The Story of Jin Zhou and Jin Fan. Author Jingzi Wu. Adapt Shi Liang. Painting Pin Lu. Movie editing Owen. Translation Eddie. The Story of Jin Zhou and Jin Fan is taken from the novels of Miscellaneous History of Scholars Circle, written by Jingzi Wu, a famous novelist of the Qing dynasty in China. The novel depicts the different states of intellectuals under the Chinese imperial examination system. The two characters in the story, Jin Zhou and Jin Fan, are the typical representatives of it. The imperial examination system is the ancient Chinese system for selecting officials through examinations. It started from Sui dynasty in China, established in the Tang dynasty, completed in the Song dynasty, and flourished in the Ming and Qing dynasty. The imperial examination system lasted for over 1,300 years. Those who were eligible but did not pass the minimum level exam were called tongsheng. Scholars who passed the examination were divided into 4 levels from low to high. Xiaokai. A scholar who passed the imperial examinations at lowest level. Juren. Second-degree scholar. Gongshi. Third-degree scholar. Jinshi. Highest level scholar, its top 3 winners are Zhuang Yuan, Bang Yan, and Tanhua. In the Ming dynasty in Wenshan County, Shandong Province, there was a man in his 60s called Jin Zhou, who failed many times in the imperial examinations for a xiukai. One year he was invited to teach in Shuijiaji in the lunar month. The place where he was going to teach was in a temple. As soon as poorly dressed Jin Zhou got to the gate of the temple, a dog ran out barking at him. He was scared. Hearing the barking, a man came out of the temple. He was a gentleman in the village, named Xiangfu Shen. He saw it was Jin Zhou. Driving the dog away, he invited him in. Jin Zhou went into the central room and saw 2 tables of wine and food. People in the room saw Jin Zhou, hurried up and saluted. Only a xiukai called Meizhou finally slowly stood up. Jin Zhou was invited to the first seat because he was older than everybody else, but he humbly refused to take the seat as he thought he was in lower degree than Meizhou, who was a xiukai. Meizhou said, "Scholars in the circle do not care about age. We are all friends, even an 8 or 9-year-old tongsheng." Jin Zhou heard the ironic words and had to reluctantly sit down, very embarrassed. "Be seated," everyone said please, and all of a sudden, the food on the table went down more than a half. And, look at Jin Zhou, he even did not touch his chopsticks. Xiangfu Shen hurriedly picked good food to Jin Zhou, but was declined. Jin Zhou said that he made a wish to Odessa and had not eaten meat dish for more than 10 years. Xiukai Mei looked down on Jin Zhou's dull and rigid behavior and read a poem to make fun of him. The crowd laughed. Jin Zhou's face flushed, embarrassed. After dinner, everyone left. Xiangfu Shen took some beddings for Jin Zhou, accommodated him into the temple, and told the monk to arrange daily food for him. On the day of the school opening, Xiangfu Shen brought a group of children and they kowtowed to meet the teacher. The children were so naughty that they slipped outside to play whenever Jin Zhou did not pay attention. He could only teach them with great patience. Soon came Qingming season. On a raining day, Jin Zhou finished lunch and opened the back door. Flowers and green trees on the river bank, clouds and mountains in the distance. What a beautiful view! Then a boat with reed roof came from the upper stream of the river. To the bank, a gentleman came out of the boat. He was in his 30s, wearing a square scarf, followed by two servants carrying burdens of food boxes. The monk and Zhou rushed out to meet them. It turned out that this squire went to sweep the grave. When he came back it rained heavily and they had to come to the temple to shelter from the rain. After the monk's introduction, Zhou got to know that this man's last name was Wang and, not long ago he promoted to Juren after the imperial examination. The monk went to prepare tea and Zhou talked with Wang. At this time, a child came in and showed his composition for Zhou to correct. Wang had a glimpse that the name written on the paper was Mei Sun, then he looked a bit surprised, saying that in his dream he saw on the list of imperial exam he won the first place, and the third was also called Mei Sun. "Am I on the same list with the little guy?" he said with a smile. That was actually a joke, but the children heard and took it true. It was dark and still raining. Wang decided to stay in the temple for a night. He told the monk to cook some rice and asked the servant to open his own food box for him. Then he took out the wine and dishes and began to eat and drink alone, without paying any attention to Zhou. After a while, the monk brought some food to Zhou. With a plate of tasteless vegetable and a pot of hot water, poor Zhou ate his meal on the table of his pupils. Early the next morning it was clear. Wang and his servants left. Yet, they left a big mess on the floor after dinner the night before: chicken and duck bones, fish thorns, melon seed peels and so on. It took Zhou the whole morning to clean up all the wastes, tired and dizzy. Since the children heard Wang's words about Mei Sun, they often joked at Mei Sun and called him Jing Shi Sun. Parents heard what was going on among children and were unhappy about it. Many did not think that it was Wang's nonsense. They believed that Zhou favored Mei Sun and deliberately fabricated these words to please Mei Sun's family. Xiang Fushan heard and believed these bad words about Zhou. He himself also suspected Zhou and thought he was both stupid and dull. At the end of the year Zhou was fired and he had to carry his luggage and went home depressed. Zhou came back home with empty pocket. He and his families even had not enough to eat. Life was difficult. He believed it was all because of his bad luck. If someday he succeeded in the imperial exam and got the Shiokai degree, his fate would change. So he read and studied all day with empty stomach. One day his brother-in-law Eugene came to visit and advised him to find something to do outside, since it was not easy to read for future fame and fate. Zhou thought that he really could not stay home any longer and had to nod and agree. So he followed Eugene to the city of Jinan. In a grocery store he started as an accountant. One day Eugene went out. Zhou had nothing to do. He wandered on the streets and saw a group of craftsmen going to repair Gongyuan, where the imperial exam took place. He followed them to the gate of Gongyuan and wanted to go in and have a look. Unexpectedly he was beaten out by the janitor with a big whip. Coming back, Zhou appeared totally upside down. He did not eat and drink, and kept asking Eugene to find a way for him to go in and have a look at the Gongyuan. It happened some merchants were also expecting to see Gongyuan. Eugene had to agree that Zhou go with them. Led by the boss of the grocery store, they came to Gongyuan together. Eugene gave the janitor some money, and they were allowed in. Under the long men gantry, the boss of the grocery store pointed at it and said it was the gate for the Shiokais to enter. Zhou stared at the high threshold for quite a while and then slowly crossed it. Walking to the front of examination rooms, the grocery store boss asked Zhou to go inside and have a look. Zhou came to the place where he had dreamed of coming. Thinking that he had no chance so far, tears in his eyes, he sighed and fell down to the ground. Zhou seemed to be unconscious. Everyone was shocked. They hurried to help him. Some got water from the craftsman and fed him. After a moment, Zhou sounded in his throat, spitted out some thick sputum. Everyone was relieved to see him awake. Unexpectedly, Zhou cried loudly again when he saw the exam rooms. From room number 1 to number 2 and to number 3 he cried and cried, rolling all over on the ground and making everyone sad. Eugene felt that they had to stop such madness. Then together with the grocery store boss they put him up. Zhou refused to get up and kept crying for a while, until blood came out of his mouth. The crowd carried him out and had him sit down in a tea room in front of the Gongyuan. The grocery store boss treated him a bowl of tea. Zhou still looked very sad, tears in his eyes. Everyone thought it was incredible and asked Eugene the reason. Yu told them the sad story of Zhou's repeated failures. He had kept reading for the past decades and was now an old man with white hair and still never succeeded in the exams for Shoukai. Everyone was very sympathetic when they heard the story and they were willing to donate some money to him so that he could go for the examination again. Zhou immediately turned his sorrow into joy and kowtowed to thank everyone. With everyone's support, Zhou was able to take the exam again. He was then in good spirits and busy preparing for the exam. It was beginning of August. Zhou took an exam again. Coming to the place where he cried, he felt sad and happy. Then he cheered up and absorbed into his work. On the day of the list, Zhou did get in. Good news came, everyone was happy for him. Zhou returned to his county and met county magistrate. The county magistrate was very kind and polite to him and even treated him dinner with wine and dishes. The news reached Shuejiaji, where Zhou had taught, and caused quite a stir. Xiucai Shui, the man who once looked down on him, said to everyone that he was Zhou's student and how his teacher once liked him. The squires also gathered in the temple where Zhou had taught, and discussed to set up a longevity card here for him there. Then they collected money to buy some local products. They wanted to go together to visit Zhou. Then everyone came to Zhou's shabby house with gifts and lined up to congratulate him. Many non-affinities in the county also came to claim kinship. What a lively scene in front of Jin's house. After a month, Zhou went to Jing City to participate in the higher level exam. He succeeded and got Jingshi. Then he got the third in the final imperial exam. He was finally appointed as Shuedao, high official position in charge of education in Guangdong. Up to now, Zhou had a meteoric rise in his official position. He was in high spirits and went to Guangdong in an official boat. On that day, local officials of all ranks gathered at the pickup booth to greet him.